EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline. We've got the Washington Wizards facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. The story here, Andre Iguodala injured and unable to play.
Well, when he got hurt in that last game, the hope was that it wouldn't be too serious. But we now know that's not the case. You really just wish him all the luck in the world in terms of his rehab.
Yeah, our hearts go out to him. You never want to see that happen, especially when it could be for an extended amount of time.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Steph Curry is the two-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Well, early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
And now Washington's starting group. Beal and Porter make up the perimeter. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. And it's Wall in at the point guard. Rebound, Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Interesting that they looked confident going in, but as the game wore on, I thought the crowd affected their performance down the stretch.
Now Porter following Durant's three-point attempt. Porter, no luck. Cousins inside, working on Howard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocks it loose, and Washington has possession. Outside, Wall. Pass to Beal. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got the first 3 points tonight for the Wizards.
You cannot allow Beal to just catch and shoot. That's a warm-up shot for him.
Durant, the pass to Cousins. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Cousins.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Durant. And Wall kicks to Beal. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. Beal can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Thompson passes to Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
There's the pick. Pass to Howard. Outside, Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. There's no debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wizards trail by 7. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. 5th in blocks, 6th in scoring, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. Now here's Wall. 20 points for him last game against Portland.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up. And we'll see Markieff Morris go to the line here. That one on Thompson. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
Free throw good for Morris.
What a story for Markieff Morris, taking exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside Beal. Screen by Howard. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Morris has got 5 points so far. Warriors leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Cousins inside. He's guarded by Howard. And that one's good. Cousins.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
No good from Howard. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run here. Thompson against Beal. Now here's Cousins. He's guarded closer.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Here's Cousins. Last game he had 13. A pass to Wall. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How many point guards can do that? Wall on the receiving end that time.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Curry dishes to Durant. There's the pass to Green. Over Porter. And it's Green missing.
You know, he's working on his inside game, but clearly there's still a little more work to do.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Durant. That one, no good. Nice D from Porter. Morris against Green. Wall passes to Porter. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. Morris a screen. Wall, no luck. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Durant's got 9 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. We've talked about what it takes to be a great head coach, Doris. Qualities that you think are paramount to the success, for instance, of an assistant coach.
Maybe the most important attribute to an assistant coach would be coaching with your heart and soul like it's your job on the line every night, not just the head coach's job. Right? If you pour your heart and soul into something and make that head coach's job easier, then you've functioned appropriately. And the other thing it's allowed you to do is it's allowed you to accelerate your growth. You're constantly thinking, what would I do in this situation? That helps you in the long term.
Love that perspective. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
Well, I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
That's good from Green.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Green. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none. But I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now here's Rivers. Inside, Morris. The kick out to Porter. Rivers with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Sinks the triple. 6 points for Bradley Beal.
Now, this guy's deadly from the perimeter. Beal never hesitates.
Curry passes to Durant. The screen from Thompson. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside Porter. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that one, it was all about shutting down the paint. They were just terrific in terms of their rim protection.
Well, and that's exactly how you have to protect the basket, right? Exceptional job setting the tone on the defensive end, deep at the rim.
The offensive prowess of Kevin Durant. We knew it even back in high school, but winning the NBA scoring title at age 21, Doris, that really sealed the deal.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin, becoming the youngest player to ever win a scoring title. He's obviously gone on to do it multiple times. And to me, where he's really advanced is his ability to make plays for the teammates around him. Kevin Durant prides himself on affecting winning at both ends of the floor.
The free throw drops for Durant. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, there's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders, to me, to have a high-level defense, Kevin.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Yarebko's checked in for Durant, and Cook subbed in for Curry. Now here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shoots over Livingston, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Cook kicks to Bell. Back to Cook. Bell with a screen on Zadaransky. Cook, good.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first basket of the night.
I tell you, it doesn't matter if you're right up on Kelly Oubre. He can out-jump you and find a way to score it.
Cook kicks to Cousins. Over in the corner, Livingston. Cousins with a screen on Rivers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
Gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
Livingston hits both of them. And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon.
Now here's Cousins. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. The shot's good from Jerebko.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Oubre, no one around him. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Stolen by Rivers. He feeds it to Mahinmi. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, you look at a guy like Jan Mahinmi who plays the center position, and certainly that's a position that's evolving in today's NBA game. And Mahinmi has done his best to change with it. Changed his diet to become a little bit lighter and more mobile, which is crucial.
No good on that one. Doris, you mentioned Mahinmi changing his diet. He said that was not easy for him.
Well, Kevin, his weaknesses are French food and sweets. He describes himself as a big-time chocolate guy. But you understand, if you're Jan, that you need to change your body type in order to be effective and increase your longevity.
And the second free throw, good.
I'll tell you, the big man from France, Jan Mahinmi, had to fight through a number of injuries to get to this point, but he's the kind of battler every team is looking for.
Now, here's Jerebko. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Screen by Cousins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Rivers passes to Green with the putback. It's good on the putback. Oubre's got 6.
Well, you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
Now, here's Livingston. He's guarded by Rivers. From 13, Livingston no luck.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Here's Oubre. The Warriors pull it in. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Mahimi a screen, and Satoransky kicks to Rivers. Offline with it through. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
Gives us a different dynamic that we can count on. He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
We've got your red card. Cook out there with Livingston. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Bell in at the 4 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Rivers. To the middle. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cousins with a screen on Satoransky. And it's Cook missing.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
And I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Now, here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Green against Bell. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Cousins with a screen on Satoransky. Cook, good.
Boy, excellent team basketball. Used the screen to free himself up and drilled the jump shot.
And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. They set the screen. Here's Oubre. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. And here's Bell following Jeff Green's 3. Yep, that one goes.
I'll tell you, nothing like having excellent interior position and the athleticism to finish. Jordan Bell, step to the mic, sir.
Outside, Green. Inside, Mahimi. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Mahimi's got 7 points in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Livingston dishes to Cook. Screen by Cousins. Cook, the pass to Cousins. 4 on the clock. Here's Livingston. Washington with the rebound.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession, would not have taken the shot.
Here's Green. Pass to Satoransky. And he hits it to tie the game up. Adoransky's got his first basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And last year, big expectations for the Washington Wizards. Yet, Doris, they couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
Well, many believed, Kevin, they were too talented to finish as the 8th seed. And when you finish as the 8th seed, you play the top seed. So they lose to Toronto in the first round. There's still a ton of talent here, but lots left to prove.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Cousins. Kevin Durant comes in for Uretka. Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Curry subbed in for Cook. It's Beal on the wing. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Howard gets room off the pick. The kick out to Porter. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Curry passes to Green. Here's the screen. The dish to Durant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That's good from Durant. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Durant hits them both. With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris, does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock. Because what that forces those players to do is be 3-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long term.
Here's Howard. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really known for his strength and the broad shoulders that he possesses has allowed this guy to make a living finishing through contact.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall with the ball.
Guys, think about the first time John Wall registered his first triple-double. Only 4 players in NBA history had registered it in fewer games than he did. Think about these names: Oscar Robertson, Connie Hawkins, Magic Johnson, and Hambone Williams. Incredible.
First free throw is good. And when you look at Wall, the speed, the length, the skill, Doris, this is a guy who can carry your team.
And we talk a lot about his physical attributes and how those translate to success, the blinding speed. It's the instincts to me and the competitive streak, though, guys, that makes John Wall very special.
He doesn't get the second one. Now looking at this Warriors team, some say the best offensive team in NBA history. Doris, would you agree?
I don't necessarily love comparing over eras. What I would say is they've got one of the best pure scorers ever in Kevin Durant, 2 all-time great shooters in Clay and Steph, and then Draymond Green, one of the best playmaking bigs we've ever seen. I'll tell you, they'd compete with just about anybody.
Now here's Durant after the miss from Klay Thompson. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Morris with the screen for Wall. Kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Porter.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
Bell dishes to Curry. No good there. Nice D from Wall.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
Beal's shot is good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving. This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Just terrifying for the defense when Durant finds that hot hand. One of the most lethal scorers in the game.
Now here's Wall. Dishes it to Beal.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul. And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
Free throw good. Beal. And Beal just turned 25. Have we seen his best, or do you think he can take his game to even another level?
I think the key is going to be him staying healthy. Injuries have kind of plagued him early in his career. With health, he'll be able to refine his game and fortify his defense and expand that offensive repertoire.
How about all 4 of Bradley Beal's brothers chose to play college football? The outlier and the wiser choosing round ball.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
To the middle, off the screen, Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Morris. He has 5. Howard kicks to Wall. Screen by Howard. Beal from long range connects from 3-point range. Beal's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Wizards. Durant the pass to Curry. Green the screen. Curry against Wall. For 3, Durant, rebounded by Howard.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
That one misses. Great D that time from Beal. And he banks in the layup. And now a 6-point Wizards lead.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Curry is inside, covered by Wall. Beal gets a wide open look, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the three, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
Now here's Curry. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game. I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Screen by Howard. On the wing, Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Porter's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Durant, the pass to Curry. And no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Bradley Beal is turning himself into one of the elite two-way players in the NBA. Go back to 2017 when he becomes the youngest player in NBA history to make 700 career three-pointers. It happens to be the same season that he was voted into his first All-Star game, and his coach believes he should be one of the best defensive players on the perimeter in the NBA. Let's watch and see.
That free throw missing. And watching Beal now, much more assertive than when he first entered the league.
You know what, Kevin? The physical tools for Bradley Beal have always been there. He's got great size at the guard position. He's a knockdown shooter. He is a quiet leader, but an effective leader. And he's learning how to be the voice of a team. There is so much to like about Bradley Beal.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, Beal. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
Green, the pass to Durant. Back to Green. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Green. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. And then Durant with the jam.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
Wall dishes to Beal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the good news for the Wizards last year, they had a number of guys who could stretch the floor.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They finished 4th in the league in accuracy from three-point range. Otto Porter shot an incredible 44%. And John Wall much improved. He and Bradley Beal 37%.
And the first one drops. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Steph Curry. And then for Washington, Mahinmi's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Rivers in for Otto Porter Jr. And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the problems they have had on the interior defending. Last year, they gave up a ton of points in the paint, and for the past 3 years, they've been around the bottom of the league for block shots.
Now, here's Livingston. Clock at 6. And Cousins kicks to Livingston. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. High arcing shot. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Green. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Here is Cook, covered by Wall. Cook kicks to Durant. And that concludes the first half. Washington out in front, up by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 22 points and 3 rebounds. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
And over to Kenny, what did you think about Golden State?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle stat.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone, as we take a peek at Coit Tower with the skyline of gorgeous San Francisco just behind. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. The lead now cut to single digits. Curry's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Wizards leading by 9. Outside, Wall. Shoots over Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Beal. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Durant for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Wall against Curry. Beal from long range. Washington gets it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Morris, no good.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. He almost never get that wide open a look.
Beal can't get it to go.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Curry kicks to Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And a look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Durant.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Back to Howard. Over Thompson. And another miss by Washington. Warriors trail by 8. Green passes to Curry. Thompson against Beal. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. Now Wall. They set the pick. Howard dishes to Beal. And again, Washington no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Durant missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
No one near Wall as he lets it go from outside off the mark.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Morris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
And he makes the first. And as you watch Kerr, he really has his own distinct coaching style.
How about Kevin? He once said that coaching is 90% creating environment and 10% strategy. Now listen, we know this guy is tremendous with X and O's, but there's something helpful about his sense of humor and his upfront, honest approach.
DeMarcus Cousins, really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a one-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
Washington leading now by 6. And Satoransky kicks to Wall. Shot to stop the drought. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot. Well below 50% from the field in this period.
Green with a screen for Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
They needed a run desperately. And boy, did they come up big.
They regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Durant against Porter. Durant kicks to Green. They get it back, and Durant is right there.
This is what pure scorers do. They find ways to create points. KD doing work.
Outside Porter. There's a good screen. Screen by Howard. And Porter, here we go. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Green, the pass to Durant. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's sent back by Howard. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Jordan Bell comes in for Draymond Green. And Uredko is subbed in for Durant. Screen by Cousins. Here's Curry. Wall with some nice defense.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Oubre can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Bell. Over Oubre. Bell's shot is good. 6 points for him.
And this is a shot Bell can make. You give him room, and he'll make you pay.
And Wall kicks to Howard. Back to Wall. To the inside. It's stolen by Bell. An even 3-on-3 break. Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 6.
Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
Curry against Wall. Sinks that one from the post. And the Wizards lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Satoransky, stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
Here's Howard. No good on the shot. Nice D from Cousins. There's the 3. Curry, good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Satoransky the pass to Wall. Shoots over Curry, and the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
Oubre with the steal. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. He kicks to Uredko. They set the pick. There's the pass to Thompson. Screen by Cousins. Shoots the 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
And here is Curry after the 3-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Satoransky. Nails the 16-footer. And that's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, you've got to mix up your looks and where you score from. And right now, Klay Thompson, the mid-range jumper on point.
And Satoransky kicks to Howard. Ball against Bell for 3. Good D by Bell.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Down low, outside for Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
One way Stephen Curry has changed how we think about the NBA game is he's redefined what a quality shot is. The incredible range he has totally ushered in a new era.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Wizards. Austin Rivers comes in for John Wall. And Doris, the Warriors' 6-year playoff run tying their record set in the first 6 years of the franchise's existence.
That's when they were playing back in Philadelphia. And just to give you a little more context, only 3 of those seasons did they have a winning record. Make no mistake, this is the golden era of Warriors basketball.
And Bell is on a mission to show how special he can be. An athletic, energetic forward who plays with a real passion.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Doris, with Jordan Bell comes a highlight reel dunk waiting to happen.
You never know what could happen in transition with the tremendously athletic Jordan Bell. This guy's a high flyer, big-time fan favorite. And I love that despite the flash in his game, this guy is a grounded, high-character individual.
Washington calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Wizards trail by 12. Here's Satoransky. Passes to Rivers. Screen by Howard. And here's Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Livingston passes to Bell. Back to Livingston. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Well, think about Sean Livingston. He seemed to be ahead of the curve from day one. Here's a man who could walk at 7 months, or maybe I should say baby who could walk at 7 months. He was reading by the age of 3, playing basketball by the age of 6, kind of a prodigy, guys.
And you look at Livingston in high school, 5-star recruit, and already a fan favorite because of the way he played.
Well, Sean Livingston is an unbelievable passer. He's got great court sense. He's a perfect leadership presence in the locker room. And think about his story, the gruesome injury that certainly took a toll in his career, but the ability to fight back and make yourself an integral part of a team that has now won multiple championships. You talk about great talent, but even tougher mentality. Boy, after an up and down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. Pass to Beal. Screen by Howard. Beal using the pick. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Curry on the wing. Screen by Cousins. Jumper off the screen. Again, Golden State.
Boy, that's picture perfect of how to use your teammate. Curry sheds the defender off the screen, gets enough room to bury the jumper.
Beal with the screen for Satoransky. Outside, Beal. To the paint. That's good from Howard on the assist from Beal. And that's now 10 points for Dwight Howard.
Boy, nice feed. Leading him into some space. A nice catch on the run, too. Wow.
Curry kicks to Yarebko. The 3. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 24 points.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And Green slams it in.
Listen, this guy's got the green light at any time, but Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
Curry dishes to Livingston. Over Rivers. Washington with the rebound. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Urebko. And a switcher also for Washington. Markieff Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Rivers a screen on Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Curry with it. 24 points for him. Shoots over Satoransky. Missed. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Durant and Green are the forwards. Livingston is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Rivers kicks to Beal. They double-team Beal, and it's Cousins with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Golden State on D. Outside, Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
When the Washington Wizards are healthy, you know that their game is to get out and transition. But you think back to a year ago, they lost John Wall for half of those games. So that really took its toll on their transition ability.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And talking about the effect of Wall's absence last year, Doris, it also hurt their ability to create turnovers.
Well, the two go hand in hand, Kevin, because steals obviously lead to transition opportunities. And John Wall, of course, one of the very best in the league at turning you over and then going to the other end to get an easy one.
Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 15. Now here's Cousins. Durant, the pass to Cousins. Over Morris. Bank shot, no good. Wizards shooting for the game at 42%. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And Satoransky kicks to Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here is Durant. Curry on the wing. The 11-footer. He can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Morris a screen. Beal from long range. And Curry pulls it down.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 27.
Boy, I don't know that I've ever seen a better pull-up jump shooter than Stephen Curry. An amazing ability to stop on a dime.
Now here's Beal. They double-team Beal. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Here's Cousins. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Now here's Green. Kicks it to Durant. It's tipped. Now Satoransky. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Livingston. Green inside. He's against Green. And Green is right there. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Draymond Green has a knack for understanding where the ball will come off. He's got long arms. Really nice job getting after it on the boards.
And stolen by Cousins. And even 3-on-3 break. Beal against Durant. To the inside. Livingston. That misses off the backboard. Wizards trail by 13. Rivers passes to Satoransky. Morris outside. Outside Beal. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got 25 points in the game.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Green. And it's John Wall in for Satoransky. And the Warriors with possession here. Green kicks to Thompson. Over Rivers. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Howard, the pass to Rivers. And it's Wall in the corner. Durant with the steal. Cousins with a screen for Durant. From downtown, good on the 3-point shot. Durant's got 35 in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And Wall kicks to Howard. They set the pick. He dishes it to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 13. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And almost no hesitation when the D is laying off him there. Thompson just cashing in easily on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
From 13, and the rejection by Curry. Here's Cousins. Banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Only one thing on his mind when Cousins has the ball. In that position, he's going to finish.
Howard against Green. No good from Howard.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
Wizards trail by 19. Here's Wall. Pass to Howard. Beal from long range. The Warriors pull it in.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Wall. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. The pass to Howard. He kicks to Morris. There's Beal with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. It's stolen by Morris. High post, Howard. Cousins is there. Howard trying to free himself up. Wall's shot is good.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
Curry against Wall. Cousins dishes to Curry. Wall with some nice defense. Wizards trail by 17. Rivers passes to Wall, shoots over Curry, hits the front of the rim and out.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Green, no luck. Wizards shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And here's Morris for three. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 17. Durant and Kevin Durant with the slam.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a prime-time threat to pound one down. Got to keep him away from the rim.
And Wall kicks to Beal. It's stolen by Curry. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. The dish to Thompson. Wall against Curry. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. They continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Goes up the baseline. Curry's shot is off. Wizards trail by 16. And here is Howard. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Howard. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Screen by Cousins. Curry a screen on Rivers, and Thompson launches it from deep. Good on the three-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 17.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Rivers kicks to Beal. High arcing shot.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Curry against Wall. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. It's not going to go for him. Wall with some nice D. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Quickness, touch in the paint. John Wall looking confident.
Warriors leading by 15. Durant with it. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Green breaking loose. The shot by Thompson, no good. Wizards shooting about 42% so far. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock
even more.
There's the screen. Howard with the screen on Green. Morris, no good. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Green, the screen. Thompson outside. Durant in the corner. Rivers against Thompson. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Warriors.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Boy, what a tremendous display of offensive firepower. It mattered not the size, the type of defender they put on him. He made easy work of it.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And I'll tell you what, Doris, Thomas Satoransky, he's got some game.
He certainly does, Kevin. We're talking about a point guard with excellent size and vision. He's an efficient shooter with some big-time range. And Satoransky will be a little bit more assertive the more confident he gets. This guy is on his way up.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Doris, for both charting game action and improving player health, the players now are being tracked by the player tracking devices or chips in their jersey during a game.
I love it, Kevin, because what it enables teams to do is measure the impact and the toll it can take on a player. For example, we now know that player X ran 5 miles on this particular night in this game action environment. And what that affords you is, okay, if you have a back-to-back situation, then you're going to be more careful with that player's minutes the next night. Or if it's an off day, Kevin, you can just say to that player, listen, unless we're doing a walkthrough, you're not involved. I want you off your feet and recovering. Anything that helps the competitive environment that these players are playing in, I'm all for it, Kev.
That was an excellent example. I like that. Here's Beal, following the score by Golden State. Stolen by Durant. Here is Cook. Now here's Livingston. Lets it go from 11, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bell against Mahinmi. They get a hand on it. Here is Cook. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. The wide open look for Durant. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Oh, there's no doubt. This crowd is into it, and it's because of how well their guys have played tonight.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.